Hey friends, more than a year later, I am finally discussing more K-pop music videos that should be full-length movies in part 5 of this video series. For this video, I'll be going over 6 more K-pop music videos, and 4 of the vids came from you all from my Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube videos and community posts. Just in case you missed the other parts, here are the music videos presented in the previous videos. And before we get started on this video, please do me the huge favor of hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me. It really helps me out here on this YouTube thing. And while you're at it, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DareDB. And now that we've gotten those out of the way, let's get started with this K-pop discussion. The top comment from the part 4 video picked out our next music video to discuss, and that's Baxter G's suggestion for 17's Boom Boom. Inspired by the plot to Ocean's 11. Oh wait, maybe it's Ocean's 13. But there's 13 members here. But wait, the group is called 17. So maybe it's Ocean's 17? But wait, isn't there an Ocean's 17? But these are the more important questions we have for 2020. Fuck COVID. I need answers, Pledis. Oh wait, Big Hit just purchased them. So I need answers, Big Hit. Oh wait, let's just ask BTS. They'll know. Oh fuck. Back to Boom Boom. Boom Boom. We'll follow the members of 17 looking to perform their own heist. We don't really know what they're looking for, but given the fact that the song is called Boom Boom, I suspect the teenage boys are looking for that. But it's on a ship in a facility, so I don't think they're looking in the right place. Anyways, it's a comedy of errors as the 17 members are not very good at this heisting. Things look like they're going well with the bypassing of the laser grid, infiltrating the security areas and surveillance, and making significant progress throughout the areas to all have their plans foiled in the end by just not being prepared. We have one member sleeping, another is not paying attention to security, and others just not being prepared for the booby trap. Colorful explosions happen, as with most K-pop music videos, and the boys are seen running, as with also most K-pop music videos, and they live to escape the destination. Their heist did fail, and we'll need another sequel to see if the guys can actually work together as a group to get the job done. Until next time, I guess. If you're a fan of Valentine's Day romantic horror, man, do we have a movie for you. LABOUM's Turn It On has it all. Zombies, romance, gun violence, conversion of a horn dog into a gentleman, and a possible sex scene. Well, that's for me when I think of wishful thinking. Alright, the movie plays on the stereotype of men being consumed by their sexual drives to be out-of-control zombies going after the poon. A condition of which they need to be civilized. Now, men, it is best for you to not be thinking with that little head down there and use your big head up top. Now put on your big girl panties. Anyways, it opens with one of the LABOUM members acting as bait to lure the promising zombie convert. And of course, as any logical woman would do, they shoot the man and chain him up in a basement. Which, as you know, is a great foundation for a loving and long-term relationship. While the man is chained up, the women expose him to the softer side of life. Perfume, caresses, and apparently a smorgasbord of food to teach him proper dining etiquette. Like, excuse me, what is this? Are you like fucking 5? So anyways, this chick and her friends slowly but surely succeed in turning this vile zombie-like horn dog of a man into a gentleman. As you can see, he is still haunted by his previous existence. In the meantime, as the captured guy comes to his senses, more horn dog zombies get to the girls with their devilish thoughts, and in a major plot twist, we discover that girls in general can sometimes be no different than guys, as they have their raging hormones as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this might be okay for those Saturday nights, but please make sure to repent them sins on Sunday. Amen. On Twitter, I asked my followers to give me their suggestions for this video, and on Crystal and several followers helped choose Jackson Wang for this list.
There's 100 ways to leave a love, leave a love, leave a love, 100 ways to...
Jackson's 100 Ways takes place in a historical Chinese setting. Our protagonist, Jackson, is a warrior. He enters a dark, forbidding woods with his 4 companions, like in many Asian folktales, to find out what later turns out to be a beautiful maiden. After preparing for the battles and perils ahead, the 5 enter the woods and proceed to battle unseen adversaries. Just as the 5 near their destination, his 4 companions perish in battle, leaving the protagonist alone. Jackson comes upon a sacred tree where the beautiful maiden is revealed. After the two engage in a courtship dance, he learns that she is bound to the sacred area, and rather than leave her, he chooses to stay with her and die. Like, damn girl, you snagged yourself a good one. That's our Jackson. He is caring and loyal. But did you just have to let our precious Oppa die like that? We're coming for you, bitch. He was ours first, and we're gonna take to Twitter and cancel you with your over party celebration hashtag and tag on our glorious fan cams to show you how we feel, because that's what us K-pop fans do, bitch. The next music video was chosen by Patreon, and for this, Siler picked out On and Off's Why for me to discuss.
넌 너무 위험한데 점점 난 무서지는데.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, y'all. This video was incredibly difficult to interpret. This is how I saw this music video on its own in conjunction with its teasers. But then a lot of K-pop music videos had that going on. With that said, this music video for On and Off's Why is one of a sequence of videos that tells a larger storyline, or at least I hope. But as a standalone movie, the MV follows a dystopian multiverse, where good and evil versions of the same universes run parallel to each other. Unfortunately, the universes are starting to intertwine and cause significant issues on both sides, such as good and evil versions of the band meeting each other. And member MK has a virtual reality set to navigate the different universes. And he not only wants to bring balance back into this universe, but also reunite the members to where they once were. The story unfolds and we begin to see members searching for clues to understand what's happening, while the evil counterparts are crossing over and looking to merge. The world's using a special key to unlock the box that creates destruction. The various members' storylines are creating conflict amongst each other, while the bad guy successfully opens the box and chaos ensues as meteors start crashing to destroy the good world. While members like Hyojin realize it's already too late and he is lost to the dark side. The movie ends on a sad note as we see the evil side succeed in their plans, and so we have to wait to the eventual sequel to see how the good side could ultimately prevail, if at all. I personally hope to see a more drawn-out, dramatic music video later to help us fully understand the intention behind this MV and its overall multiverse intention. So much crammed in just over 3 minutes that this music video really needed a longer version to give us a bigger picture. I realize the song is called Why, and well, I can confidently say this MV did leave me asking that question, as well as many more questions than answers. Like, why are these people wearing these kind of masks? They are substandard and ineffective at protecting against COVID. No wonder the world is in chaos. For GFRIEND's Fingertip, we have ourselves a trip into the world of magical realism. While this is more common in Latin cinema and literature, it explains all of the disparate elements you see in the music video. Basically, Eunha is the newest entrant into a fantastic dreamlike realm. But two of the girls there, Yuju and Sowon, are trying to bump off the others, and Eunha gets caught up in it. At the beginning of the video, Eunha is searching for a butterfly that is the key to enter the world, and she is able to astrally project herself there while she sleeps. We see that Yuju and Sowon are trying to run over Shinbi with their car, but she is able to narrowly escape. Shinbi ends up in Eumji's world, where Eumji collects stuffed animals like in a zoo, but on seeing Shinbi, she tries to shoot her. That badge. Shinbi survives and shoots Eumji. You take that badge. Shinbi leaves and Eunha enters the zoo. She's watched by Yerin and Shinbi through a magic box, who form an alliance to fight Yuju and Sowon, who suddenly enter, try to shoot Shinbi and Yerin, and fail when the two duck down. The butterfly goes away and Eunha loses her ability to enter other worlds, and Eunha is then left on the rooftop where Shinbi and Yerin were. Yerin runs up to Eunha, but is then shot from behind by Shinbi, backstabby batch, and Eunha falls off the building and lands back in her sleeping body. Time reverses, and Eunha is awakened by the other 5 members of the group, and apparently are all getting along. Eunha leaves with the others, and they're all smiles. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I don't know what it is with Eunha. If I had a dream in which all of my crew were trying to kill each other and me, I'd at least think about it before I jump in to hang out with them again. Did she even bother to share her dream? Like, hey, guess what? I had the weirdest dream last night. And then proceed to tell them? Who knows? Maybe one of them would actually admit that she's been secretly trying to kill Eunha. But you know what? I'm gonna save that tea for later, and it's gonna be scalding. Anyways, with my YouTube community post this week, I asked you all to share K-pop music videos you'd like me to cover, and the winner goes to Mimi Joji and her suggestion on the recent Pentagon Basquiat music video. Looking at this music video, this theme lends itself into a spectacular musical production that starts out as a stage event that's later adapted into a movie. Jean-Michel Basquiat is the Puerto Rican Haitian artist who lived in New York and died at 27 in 1988, is the namesake for this video, and his paintings and other art focused on the social ills of injustice, inequality, and racism. Using Basquiat's legacy and vision as an inspiration to deliver so many themes and messages can be pretty challenging, but the MV does a good job of showing a revolution in action. The show follows the lives of prisoners in a desert work camp, at least one of whom ended up there because he was involved in a revolution of some type. Basquiat uses the music and intense choreography to detail the various struggles in society, using ropes to bind groups of prisoners together, and also as barriers that the prisoners had to cross to escape them. Eventually, the prisoners as a group are able to escape and use their power to change the world. What would be good is to see some character development and how the prisoners and guards interact with each other, and maybe even form alliances. This would show that life is not always black and white, and every revolution relies on allies from the group that is perceived as the enemy. A fitting and relevant message for today's troubled times. Well, there you have it, folks. These are 6 more K-pop music videos that ought to be movies. Let me know what you think. I'm open to continuing this series if you all wish me to continue. Share below more music videos you'd like me to discuss if I was to do a part 6. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. And while you're here, check out many more of my videos and see you next time.